Alright everyone, welcome to another video here on The Lone Trail. Today's episode is going to be about my training. Just an overview basically. I want to tell you guys about my training right now. What am I doing, why am I doing it, and how it's going to evolve over the next 3 to 5 months. Alright, so I'm in the middle of a training block that's going very well. That's not always a given. I mean, I've had injuries in the past, I've had setbacks. You plan for a specific type of training, you plan for a training block, and then you end up really not meeting your goals. Sometimes things take longer than expected. This is just part of training, but as of right now my training is going very well. I have up to this point, focused, and it's still my main focus, on building mileage. Because as you probably know, if you're at all into running, you should know that before you start getting into interval training and speed training and specific training for specific race types, you want to build an aerobic base. You want to build not just an aerobic base, but you want to build those muscles, those tendons, ligaments, the musculoskeletal system, the bones. These things need time to adapt. So ideally speaking, you want to first sort of work on building your mileage. That basically means how much do you run per week, for example. And up to this point, I've gradually increased my running volume per week. And right now, it's now Thursday, and I'm in the middle of my first 50K week. All right, so that's what I'm doing right now. I've been up to this point, running increasingly further each week, and this is the first week now where my goal is to run 50K this week. And if I manage to do it by Sunday, it'll be the longest, it'll be the most volume of running that I've ever done in my life in a week. So I hope to be able to do that, and it feels good. I went for a 10K run on Tuesday. Then yesterday on Wednesday I went for an 8K run. Today I'm going for another 10K, and my legs feel fine, I feel great, so that should be fine. And then I have a strength session day tomorrow, Friday, and then I'll do a 10K on Saturday and a 12K long run on Sunday. That is 50K altogether. So the way I do it is that now this is my first week of 50K, then I'll keep that up for 4 weeks. So 4 weeks of 50 kilometers per week. By the time I reach week number 4, my body is pretty much fully adapted to that new level of stress. And so in that period, which I'm in right now, I make an emphasis to do all of my runs very easy. Of course, because suppose I try to increase the kilometers I run in a week, like I am right now, and also try to increase the intensity at which I run those kilometers. That will be 2 different types of stresses that my body needs to handle. Let's say in addition to that, I also ran more vertical. That would be 3 different stresses. Altogether, that would probably prove too much, and I would end up sort of injured or slightly overtrained for a little period, overreached, so to speak. So I make an emphasis on keeping everything easy, because my goal is simply to get those kilometers in. Get those 50 kilometers in this week. In addition to that, I do strength training. To be honest, I haven't gotten started properly with leg exercises in the gym yet. I know I should. It's a very good thing for a runner to do squats and deadlifts and these sort of things. They help with running economy and overall fitness. That's another topic altogether, but here's how I'm planning to incorporate it. So after those 4 weeks of 50 kilometers per week, after those 200 kilometers we could say, the body is now ready for a new stress, right? That's how it works. It's adapted to those kilometers. Now I could either up my mileage to 60 kilometers per week, or I could add in some speed training, or I could add in lots more vertical, I could add in whatever one. This time though, rather than focusing on the running per se, I'm going to add in that strength training. So I'm going to go into a 4 to 6 week training block where I'm going to keep my weekly running volume the same at 50 kilometers per week, And that's great. That's going to give me benefits from the running, but it's also all going to stay easy though, because my main new adaptations during that period is going to be coming from strength training. So I'm going to be squatting, I'm going to be deadlifting, I'm going to be leg pressing and calf raises and all that stuff. Probably 3 times a week, that's what I'm thinking. By the way, I'm planning on making a full video as we approach 2018. I'm going to make a new video about all my plans for 2018, because I got some interesting plans for that year, both race-wise and training-wise. So stay tuned for that. But as you know, this video is mostly about what I'm doing now and what I will be doing for the next 2 months. So I just want to give you guys the first 2 months of 2018, what I'm planning on doing then. By the way, I should also add that I'm planning on doing 1 week of complete rest, no exercise whatsoever, over Christmas. 1 week. Planned break, basically. Because as you know, either you do planned breaks regularly, or you do unplanned breaks because you get injured or overtrained. So you don't want to do that, ideally. I've had my share of those in the past. I don't want to have any more unplanned breaks. I'm sure I'm going to get some anyway, but that's why I intend to do regular breaks where I recuperate, catch up, and my body is able to just reset a little bit. So 1 week over Christmas, that's going to allow me to do that a little bit. Then 2018 comes around, I'm going to start building up my volume again. Remember, it was at 50 kilometers per week before, and then I'll get it up to 50 again over a couple of weeks. Then I'm going to hit 60. And then I'm going to do, just like I did with 50, or what I'm doing right now, I'm going to do 4 weeks of 60 kilometers, followed by 4 weeks of 70 kilometers per week. That leaves me somewhere in the beginning of March, and I'm going to stop there, because that's what I'm going to get into in that video coming later about 2018. I'll just give you a little hint though. That's when I'm going to start training more specifically for a few races, and I'm going to probably up the intensity quite a bit, do some more specific training. But until then, it's all about getting that mileage up to about 70 kilometers per week and a good old fashioned 1 week Christmas holiday break. Alright, so that's my plans over the next few months. Tell me in the comments what your plans are. What are you doing right now? What kind of training are you doing? I'd love to know. Head over to Facebook and give us a like and a follow there as well. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm excited about my new channel. Lots of videos coming up. Please subscribe, of course, if you haven't done so already. Hope your running is going well. It's a beautiful day here in Norway, and I'm gonna head out for a run a little bit later today. Alright, bye.